Since the dawn of time, man has felt the need, the urge to belong. The evolution of mankind has witnessed the results of this burning desire to be part of something greater than oneself. This we call tribe. Over the millennia, it has proved costly, one tribe versus another, but man has also learned to try and attempt to quell this madness. He has also evolved and has tried to tame the tribal instinct. The progression of man and the concept of tribe run parallel. It is true that we have pursued peace by shackling our inner beast, and we have found a way of unleashing the barbarian within. We have found a place, we have found a time, and it's called Saturday. The football fan is one of the most passionate animals on earth. He finds his place, his people, his tribe. Tribalism has manifested into contemporary society in no greater way than the creation of the national sport, football. Towns, villages created a powerful growing sense of identity, giving the inhabitants a new feeling of belonging, but not to just a family, a workplace, a set of houses, but to a greater spirit, a body of values, beliefs, and shared characteristics.
Chelsea fans are unique, they are unique of spirit, they have this fantastic sense of togetherness, of belonging. They're almost like a tribe in itself.
Tribal war cries became the rallying chants of the terraces, where once warring tribes would run at each other with spear in hand, today it is running at each other with ball at foot. The power of this game became so intense that 100 years after its creation, through the 70s and 80s, tribalism boiled into a new behaviour. This they called hooliganism. Street violence and the dark side of the human character had once again reared its ugly head.
Tell us about your experience in the late 70s and 80s as a football fan.
Basically, most Saturdays involved meeting up with friends in the morning, and basically the whole day was given over to, well, although the game of football's only 90 minutes, pre-match rituals, post-match rituals. It was all standing then, of course, and you would be standing among, well, something like 10,000 fellow fans. At that time, you know, you've got a lot of energy, and it's very much a competitive atmosphere. You want to get one over on them. You want to do, you want your team to win. You want theirs to lose.
So what is your experience dealing with violence at football games?
When we're faced with a large crowd, we have to act as a team. It's far too dangerous to try and act as an individual officer, be attacked and seriously injured, even maybe killed. Individually, they probably would never, ever go to the lengths of violence that they do. But when they're in a group, they just seem to get sucked along in the whole atmosphere of everything.
Would you consider there to be a strength in numbers aspect that influences fans as a crowd?
When you're surrounded by thousands of other fans, yeah, I mean, I've seen people, you wouldn't think they would say boo to a goose, and they probably wouldn't if they were on their own. And your individuality is kind of subsumed, you tend to get carried away.
In relation to our documentary, would you say that football hooligans' behaviour is similar to the traditional views of tribes?
Generally speaking, people tend to be more violent or have an excuse for violence in large groups.
What was it exactly that attracted you to this lifestyle?
Nothing really sums it up more than kind of the music of the time, and the song that really encapsulates the whole thing, I think, is The Specials, Ghost Town. With the lack of places to go for entertainment, and everywhere you did go, and often places would be closed down, there would be fighting. There were a lot of anti-Liverpool songs, you know, You'll Never Work Again, things like that.
Such was the savage and wild notoriety that running street battles with police were commonplace. Electric fences were erected at football grounds, and water cannons and police horses were introduced to maintain social order. Eventually, the evil hooligan was crushed, defeated, left weak. Football had saved itself. Just. The game remains bigger, and greater than ever before. The fans still support their teams through thick and thin. Together and united they stand. That sense of belonging, of identity, is stronger today than it ever has been. The tribesman within all of us is alive and well.